Alright, so if you've seen the title, you already know what this video is about. I'm gonna just be roasting some video games, because I've been saying a lot of positive things about them recently, and I ran out of positive things, so today I'm just gonna roast them because, well, I'm out of ideas. First up, we got one that I'm pretty sure everyone knows, and that would be Minecraft. Now, this game is just blinded by nostalgia. I hate to break it to you, but you're just doing the same thing. You're fighting the same two bosses, and you're doing the same things over and over again. Very tedious process. Honestly, the only reason these things are still fun is because we're blinded by nostalgia. We're blinded by the good old days, you know? Back when, I guess, times were simpler. But people who grind this game religiously really have nothing better to do. I mean, you're just doing the same thing over and over again. Now, don't get me wrong. This game is very fun every once in a while. But you're still just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And for people who are like, oh, you're just not good at the game or something like that, pick up a different game. Play Call of Duty or something. I don't know. Next up, we got Minecraft's annoying younger brother, and that would be Terraria. Now, the game runs off the same concept of Minecraft. It's blinded by nostalgia. Now, before all the Terraria fans say, oh, well, we got more bosses, and it's way more fun than Minecraft, the fact it's a completely different game than Minecraft, I'll admit there's some different factors, like, well, yeah, there's more bosses, and if you die, you don't lose all your stuff, but is it really that different? I mean, you're doing the same thing over and over again. And just like you Minecraft fanboys, if you play this game religiously, play a different game. Even if it's Minecraft, and same with Minecraft fans. If you play Minecraft religiously, play a different game, even if it is Terraria. If I wanted to see two edgy looking people fight to the death, I would just go to my local Hot Topic and take away all the anime merch and skinny jeans. And for everyone that plays this game just because it's gory, play Postal or Hatred, because this game is definitely not the goriest one out there. Or even play, you know what, like just play Doom Eternal or something, because those games mainly run off the fact they're gory. This game, it's just gory for the fact they're trying to make it realistic. It doesn't even focus on that, and yet half the community just focuses on the fact it's gory. And also, for some reason, there's so many little kids, and I swear to God, if I see another Scorpion main that teleports spears and thinks they're skilled, I'm gonna throw my controller out a window, like, I swear. Don't even get me started on Street Fighter. You know there's a problem with your game when the CPUs in your game just spam attacks, and the higher level they get, the more advanced attacks they spam, and they become hard to block and stuff. And this game honestly just exists for simply the fact that Mortal Kombat got banned in Japan, so they made this game to make up for the fact that I guess people were mad or something, because they just wanted another fighting game. So this is really just a kid-friendly, I guess, Disney-washed version, and I haven't heard anyone that actually played this game and enjoyed it, because it's just so annoying, so tedious, and I'll never play anything like this ever again. People who play Gears of War, well, I guess not play, but grind the game religiously, think they're more edgier than Robert Pattinson's Batman. Like, when in reality, they probably couldn't even fit into the skinny jeans they got a Hot Topic. Like, all you guys would do is complete the campaign, which you played like 5 times in the hardest difficulty, and then, you know, just cry in your bathtub or whatever you guys do. I don't know. You guys don't really have a life, so it's kind of hard to tell. Alright, next up we got Racism Simulator, I mean Call of Duty. Now, this game is practically just run off racism. I mean, back then, it wasn't even that good. Well, at least as good as people said it was. It was just blinded by nostalgia. Now, I know I'm saying that a lot, and I'm sorry because I sound like a broken record, but a lot of people fail to understand that nostalgia can make the worst games seem amazing. Anyways, this game, well, at least the online version of the game, is just full of racism. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, we got 5-year-old white boys calling people the N-word. Like, what do you want me to say here? And also, the stories are either super short or just really mid. A person I know lost their job over this game. I mean, he was 16 and he got fired for being a cashier at McDonald's, but this game made someone get fired at McDonald's. And like, how do you even lose your job at a McDonald's? I didn't even know that was possible, honestly. But that's besides the point. You always have to be on, or someone from your tribe always has to be on. And if you're doing it by yourself, you're gonna get raided, and you're basically screwed. Like, you always need to be on. It's like, you need to have a life. And this game just takes that away. Like, if you have a life, you're already gonna suck at this game. How does that work? Next up, we got Rust with Dyna, Ark. Now, the solo and the PvE, I guess, are good, but I'm gonna mainly talk about the PvP here, because the PvP in Ark is just as bad as Rust is, mainly for the same reason that someone from your tribe is always gonna need to be on, otherwise you're gonna get raided and you're gonna lose all your stuff. And the only exception to this, which has one, unlike Rust, is that you're gonna need like a whole army of like max level inbred Rexes and like 2 Gigas, which are both extremely hard to find and extremely hard to tame. But anyways, moving on to, I guess, the story. You don't even know there is a story until like you're level 100. In fact, I know some people who've played this game and they didn't even know there was a story until I told them. Because so many people quit this game because of how hard and how tedious it is. Like, the amount of times I've almost just, I guess, cried because of this game is stupid. This game would be nothing without the music. Prove me wrong. And before all the Doom fanboys are like, oh, well, you just suck, or you clearly have never played the game, the story is amazing. I mean, I'll talk about that later, but have you ever played the game without the music? It's like being an autistic kid having a temper tantrum while having godlike powers. It's really just, I don't know, just mid. Anyways, the story, it's good at first, but then you truly learn how strong the Doomslayer is. Then you realize that he's always gonna win every fight. Like, no, let me just show you what it's like playing Doom. Oh, wow, that's a really strong demon, and he's dead. Wait, is that Satan? Oh, we gotta fight him, that's gonna be, and he's dead. Yeah, it's a pretty cliche and straightforward story. If you play this game, you're musty, you're fat, and you're a band kid. I don't know why, but people who play this game on a regular basis always like that. And before anyone says, well, this is the most realistic war sim out there, let's just talk about war. Being a realistic war sim wouldn't even be a good thing because war is so gruesome, so bad, so pointless when you think about it, to the point where not even people in the war can handle the war. That's why PTSD exists. And last time I checked, War Thunder isn't giving no one no PTSD. And if you play this game, you for some reason hate Call of Duty. I don't know why. But people who play this game have something against Call of Duty. I think someone called them like the N-word or something and they just did not have it. But I'd rather play Call of Duty over this game any day. Do people still play this game? Because if you do, I'm kind of surprised. But you definitely do not have a life. And I say that because it's gotten so bad to the point where not only South Park made an episode on it, well, I guess that's not really a bad thing, those guys will make fun of anything, but also, you guys had a literal pandemic because some sort of boss in the game could infect you, and then it could also spread to other players, and by the time it wore off, you could probably get infected by someone else super easily. So instead of just logging off and then just waiting for the people that made this game to fix it, because, well, they were obviously working on fixing this because it was a big problem, but they legit quarantined inside the game. Would have been just so much easier to log off because people rely on this game to basically run their lives. I feel like no one over the age of 12 still plays this game. I feel like it's kind of a part of puberty and a part of growing up to just let this game go. Because if you look in the right places, you'll actually find a really good and fun minigame that's actually, really fun. But for the most part, it's just full of a bunch of games made by a bunch of little kids that are very stupid. And I mean, this game, it's very clever, but also so lazy. Because all the creators did was make a couple of mini games and then just let the community to do the rest, basically, because the whole concept of this game is just one game with a bunch of mini games. And basically the people who make this game don't do anything now. They kind of just sit back and watch as they practically just monopolize the market. It's pretty lazy. Who still plays this game in 2022? I mean, they legit removed building in the newest season. That's like the one somewhat good thing about the game. But, I mean, I don't play it anymore, but I don't really care. But it is a lot better than having some 10-year-old kid. When I shoot him once, he builds the Twin Towers right in front of me. Like, y'all move on to another game, even if it's like Warzone or Apex or something. But this game should just be dead by now. So if you enjoyed this video, or you didn't, because I feel like I'm going to piss a lot of people off with this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Probably a complaint, but, whatever. See you guys in the next one, and have a good day.